Uh, this is above the driver's dash in the middle compartment. There's a switch here that switches between cable TV and antenna. So the RV has an antenna. If you don't have a cable hookup, you can move that down to TV antenna. But if the campsite you're staying at has cable, you leave it on cable TV, which is the middle selection. Can you see that?
They'll be able to see it.
So then I've already done this, but the way to hit the menu button on the remote and you go over to setup. There's a setup wizard. And you say next step. Go to next step. Go to next step. Make sure that says cable if you're on cable. And if you're not, go to air. If you're trying to use the antenna. So go to cable. Go to next step. Go over. And then it finds all the channels that the cable is putting out. You probably remember doing this before when you had before you had a cable box and the cable just came into the house. The TV acts as the tuner, so the TV has to find all the channels before you'll be able to select between them. You have to do that separately on each of the 3 TVs, the one outside, the one and the 2 inside here.
And they work the same.
And they all work on the same remote, and they all work the same. They're all the same brand, so they all setup wizards the same on all 3.
So if they want to do an HDMI or anything, what do they do?
Well, they open up the bar behind the big TV here, and there's one HDMI in the front here, and then there's this one which we have set up to just a spare HDMI.
So this is a spare
cable.
HDMI cable, and right now it has a USB-C in it, so that could plug into a new iPad. But we also have that we'll leave in here in this little section here, which is where we keep the clickers and everything. We have this attachment too, which is an HDMI to Lightning. So if you want to just plug in an iPhone or something and watch Netflix, you can just plug that right into this HDMI to Lightning and just plug your phone in or whatever, and then just change the TV setting to HDMI, obviously, and then change the input to HDMI, and then you can just watch Netflix or whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.